together. How do we combine being spiritual and having money? So many of you are this, which is, highly spiritual, and meditate, do affirmations, go to yoga, attend festivals, do cacao ceremonies, you name it, you've done it. You're a healer, a coach, and, just a giver. You give your energy, you give your time. And how many of you have these at home? And that's the whole point, being spiritual is, we are spiritual beings. And I have been a victim of this also more than 20 years. I used to be a banker many years ago in London, and then I didn't have this problem. But as soon as I start following my heart and my passion, then I realized that money is not streaming in, because I was selling my passion for money. And I never thought that combining money and spirituality is possible. I, like you probably, I always thought it's mutually exclusive. It's not possible to combine spirituality and money in one sentence, because we all grow up with these beliefs that money is bad, or money is a cause of all evil. I believed I'm not interested in money. I'm above it. I'm above the money. I don't need it. And so therefore nothing was coming my way. And what actually was happening, that I thought that my spiritual level, and probably your spiritual, is much higher, and we don't need money. But you see, the root of all this is that money is just the paper. It is just the paper. We can burn it, we can throw it, we can lose it. It's the value we give it to this piece of paper, right? So basically, and we very often have these false beliefs that, hi Reinhard, we have this false belief that actually money is bad, and we don't deserve it, and all rich people are bad, or they shouldn't be doing this. So we prefer the spirituality and we put down the money. So that's why we always broke, right? So that happened to me last year in January, and I made a promise that I will prove to myself that I can be spiritual and rich. And yes, it's possible. And it is possible. And the way I found actually is, you might be surprised, sorry for that. It's a new way where it's called I can't even pronounce it. Being an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur, being someone who works for yourself and being your own boss. And, we live in this amazing era of digital freedom. You can share whatever you want. You can build your own brand online. People will like you, value you, follow you. And many of us are not tapping into it because we are scared. We are scared of this, but there's nothing to be scared of, You like it or not, this digital age is kind of progressing and is coming. Hi, Tanya. It's kind of happening. So we might as well jump on a moving train and just use it. And it doesn't matter if you are 25, 35, 55, 60, 70. It doesn't really matter, because what really is happening, that how you can combine your spirituality and money, is that if you become entrepreneurship is the new spirituality. Because if you decide to work for yourself, then you're going to discover that you have self-doubt is coming up, self-inquiry. You are the 2% of the society, you are open to criticism, you doubt yourself, you are stepping out of the comfort zone every day. And, you know, this is the same thing if you are actually meditating and you are on a path of self-development. This is the same route. So I can't pronounce it. Entrepreneurship is a new spirituality, because you cannot become successful business person or woman if you do not dig deep into your heart, especially if you want to be creating a brand which is based on your own values. And so what you receive in return is an absolute freedom to express what you want, to express your mission, to receive freedom in time. And if you really aligned yourself with if you're selling your own product or someone else's product, if you're promoting your own coaching or healing or whatever courses you have, you always have to actually dig deep inside and find who you are. And that is actually self-development. That's really spiritual journey. So being being actually your own boss and working on your self-development is just crucial, and it goes hands in hand. So, oh, my daughter just woke up. So that's what I wanted to say, that also if you work by yourself, you know, if you want to, hi Wiebke, hi Birgit, so if you decide, like, we all have plenty of time, if you work for a boss or if you're a mom and you know you put your kids to bed at 9 o'clock, hopefully, and they sleep, then you have at least 2 hours of your own time to work on your business. And you don't have to travel anywhere, you don't have to pay any costs for office. You can also utilize that time and build your own brand and, you know, share. Everyone has an amazing life journey, so you share your own life journey and align yourself with a good tribe. So, you know, Birgit and myself, we are in an amazing tribe which support us every day. We have calls every month, and these people are like you and I. They're freedom. We want freedom of time and money, so they're freedompreneurs. And in 2 weeks time we are meeting in Australia in this amazing Freedom Fest. That's a place where we will have a, you know, drink cacao, do ecstatic dance and raise our vibration and talk about serious money, being coached by people who are in their 30s and they're making 6 and 7 figures, and they are single moms or young moms, you know. So if you really want to allow more money streaming into your life, start thinking outside the box. Start thinking outside 9 to 5, and that your boss knows better and there is a pension waiting for you, or the job is going to give you security. Well, that's actually false. That's another topic. The only way to build an empire, well, I'm not talking about millions, but the only way to actually build your stable income which is resonating with your heart is to be your own boss. And it doesn't have to be so scary as you think. There are people who have done it and are our age, have same background as you and me, and you know, they paved the path for us. So why people are not joining is because fear kicks in. Fear of unknown, fear like, oh yeah, but no one is doing it in my surrounding. What if it's a scam? Am I afraid of success? That's my own thing. I feel that I'm afraid of my success, and I have been digging into this, you know, I've been peeling layers of who I am over the last 12 months. And last week I went to a sweat lodge, which I was leading partially, and it daunted to me that actually I'm afraid to be hugely successful. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, John. Joachim, hello. Carolina. I'm so grateful that you are joining. I'm talking about how to be spiritual and rich. And, you know, I live in Amsterdam, where it's a very strong spiritual community or conscious community, conscious tribe. And probably they all hate me for saying it, but most of them are broke. And I've been part of it too. And they're amazing people, really warm-hearted and great people. So why not joining forces with focused mind, taking action, being a businesswoman, businessman, and still leading from your heart? You see, if you're going to have this and this, if you're going to earn lots of these and you are a good-hearted person, the money is you're going to give it away. You are never going to be selfish. You're going to give it away. You're going to give it to your family, to friends, to people who need it, you know? That's the new spirituality, is being your own boss. I think I have the same fear. Yeah, fear of being successful. Well, you know, if you want to share here, what is your biggest fear? Then I can talk about it. Like Birgit said that, you know, being afraid of success is so deeply rooted. I come from Eastern European country, so I grew up in Czech Republic, and we were not really encouraged to be successful or to be big. We were encouraged to be small and never stand out and above the line. So that's my background. And even though I was a banker in London, I still never really felt that I can shine, because it's not in my genes, right? I thought, well, actually abundance is your birthright. You are born to shine and to be a millionaire, billionaire of money or whatever you want, energy, just to be an amazing star. And when you're born and you're a little kid, you think you are that. So throughout the years, your greatness shrinks, because school, parents don't do it on purpose. That's passed from generation to generation. And we, all these people who are watching this right now, we are of the same tribe, because I believe people who are watching this live streaming, we are the same like-minded tribe on just different stages of a journey. Excuse me, I need to drink. So, you know, if you have a fear what other people will say, or if you have fear like, oh God, digital, online business, that's not for me, I am a much more hands-on person, you know, I hear you. Try it. Give yourself 3 months, 6 months. It doesn't have to cost you anything, you know, or very, very little. And, you know, just even giving yourself permission to step out of fear and trying something new, it's a step towards success. If you're going to stay where you are, you're going to be stuck forever. Yeah, mark my words. And how do you get out of stuckness? Is by finding your tribe, finding someone you really resonate with, and you think, okay, they are really true, and ask them. Maybe they have mentors. Like Birgit and I, we have a tribe. I trust them completely. You know, I'm going to Australia, which is, you know, thousands and thousands of miles, 30 hours flying, because I know this is my next step to raise my vibrations and to step up